Hey, what's going on everyone? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to another Rising video. And just like we predicted, the Maru teaser, or like the full teaser, is actually out now. It is a minute long, kind of like Hell Hisk. And so we're going to be taking a look at it, talking about what we saw in it. But first, let me actually play the thing so you guys can see it, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Let me remind you, my captain's as tough as they come. She's more of a devil than the house of devils themselves. So I think my demands over carefully, if I were you.
Gentlemen, I hear you wanted to parley.
Okay, so that was the trailer, and it pretty much just confirms what we expected. So it does look like she did end up keeping her two grenade launchers. We see the heavy grenade launcher as well as the primary grenade launcher. So she did end up keeping both of the grenade launchers. No changes there. And it seems like her abilities are still the same, at least from what we see here. Although it does seem like we only see one ability. We see like the shield, and just like the ability says, or used to be, I guess, like you can say, once it takes damage, it gets a little bigger, and it can protect you more. And I think it also gives you more of the actual meter that empowers your abilities and gives you even more ad clear. And you can actually see that here in a second. Oh, it looks like this is the second ability right here, firing. While the first ability is up already, you fire kind of like a cannonball. So it looks like the abilities completely the same, pretty much what we expected. So there, she fires off the the cannonball. I don't know why I keep trying to call it a fireball, but the cannonball hits a couple of enemies, and then it has a bit of an AoE effect after it hits the main target. That kind of hits the other targets and does damage them as well. Yeah, like that. Kind of like a cluster bomb effect, but on her ability instead of just like a rocket. I hope that this effect is actually like powerful, because if it's not, then it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. Then we get to see her finisher, which is just firing her cannon point blank. And then we get to see the final thing, which is the super, which looks pretty much the same of what it used to be. She just brings out the big cannon and she's able to like spray and pray with it. This is the part of her kit that I didn't mind that they kept the same, because it is just firing the big cannon. That's pretty fun. And it actually did a lot of damage back in the alpha. Like this, she could actually output tons and tons of burst damage with the cannon itself. But it looks like that one's still the same, so unless they change some of like the other things that we don't get to see in this trailer, kind of like what happened to the Hell Hiss, it looks like she's pretty much coming out very similarly of what she was like in the alpha, which, you know, does mean that it's a little concerning because this playstyle is definitely not gonna be for everybody. I don't think it's my type of playstyle for like playing her in the alpha. Obviously, we don't get to see the whole like actual kit right now in front of us, but just the playstyle itself, I don't know if it's gonna appeal to a lot of people. Maybe people that already like Ikora will like this sort of playstyle, but I don't know if too many more people will enjoy the double grenade launcher. I feel like the double grenade launchers need to get like some really big buffs to make a character like Maru like really shine and be good and excite people. I guess that's really the main thing that you want to do with your characters, right? You want to excite people and get them interested in this character. But I hope that they are doing some sort of like grenade launcher buff. Hopefully they add it on top of the bow buff that hopefully we see soon. Even though Hellhest is not longer gonna be like the main spotlight, I hope that they still buff the bows. They buff the grenade launchers. Mostly the primary grenade launcher, I feel like the one that needs the most help. The heavy grenade launchers, I feel like they're better than at least in the primary, but the primary I do feel like it needs a lot of help. So I hope those actually get some type of buff. Maybe with the Maru update, especially with the Maru update, it needs to happen like as she's releasing. Because if we have another like really weak primary weapon, that's essentially going to be two of them in a row with Hellhest and Maru. So yeah, that is what we got to see on the trailer today. It pretty much just confirmed that she is releasing, at least from what we saw in the trailer, pretty close to her alpha counterpart. So let me know in the comments below what do you guys think about Maru. Are you a bit more excited after watching this trailer? Are you less excited after watching the trailer? Or are you still on the fence, kind of like I am? Until I see like completely everything, I won't make my call. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm really gonna be enjoying Maru. Her playstyle just seems a little too different, and with the double grenade launcher, I'm not sure if I'm completely on board like I was for like Hellhest, and especially with Stella. But we're gonna have to see. It feels like a lot of people are not really excited for the double grenade launcher character. So we're really gonna have to see how this turns out. But as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I was watching it right here again to try to see if I can see something that maybe we didn't spot at first. But for the most part, it feels like we did see everything. I don't think we missed anything in the actual trailer, but if you guys do spot something, definitely call it out in the comments. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.